And here is Westminster Abbey. We will come to have a look inside the day before the day of the departure, so Thursday. So today we are going to walk now to Trafalgar Square. Then we are going to take the tube to go to the British Museum. After that we move up to King Cross because Chiara wants to go and have a look at the Harry Potter shop. We will see where we'll have lunch. Then we go back down to St. Paul Cathedral and then Covent Garden to have dinner. And tonight we are going to have a beautiful theater night to see the famous and unique Mousetrap play. So let's see how what is that in front of us. The great and famous Big Ben and the House of Parliament. The Big Ben has just been renovated. In fact, it looks marvelous, beautiful, really beautiful. House of Parliament, it's also under renovation. Look at it, happy. Westminster. I'm very curious to see it inside tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. Today, sunny day in London, beautiful sunny day. Look at that, the House of Parliament. You can say a lot, but that's definitely one of the most powerful country in the world, democratic country in the world. Which also look at the statues that you have here: Nelson Mandela, Gandhi, and it's all about the greatness of United Kingdom and their history. And they're probably, I see from the shape, big statue of what's considered probably the greatest statist, of not the greatest, one of the greatest statists in the world, Winston Churchill. You can see him there. Look at the House of Parliament as center of democracy. So I think there is a lot to learn from what history made it here. There we go. Sorry. Winston Churchill. And here we are, Trafalgar Square. Now we got Nelson on top. Admiral Nelson. One of the most famous places in London, where traditionally people get together either to protest or to celebrate. Another place full of history. Wonderful location with all the embassies, Canadian. This is all, I would say, so I could say this is the center of the world from a certain perspective, at least from the Commonwealth perspective it is. Trafalgar Square, the National Gallery. What are these lions? Yeah, of the National Gallery. Look at beautiful fountains. Cool. Massive lions. Huge. And here's where people gather in this monument, under this monument, in the event of British history. Nice. And here we are close by Piccadilly Circus, Leicester Square. The United Kingdom in all its architectural beauty. So now let's go to the British Museum. We take the tube and I don't even know where we have to get out. I think it's only 2 stations, but Charing Cross. Let's go down here. The famous London Tube. Look at that. And now we have to see our way into the direction of the British Museum. Let's see. Or renovations here. Let's see, maybe here. I think I do better have a look. Maybe I should have a look on Google Map. Now we continue on this street, and then with these classic British houses on the right, and after that line of houses we should have the British Museum. At least that's what I think is there, yeah. British Museum in entrance. Straight on. Almost there, almost there. Looks interesting. The queue for the security of the bag check. Now we are getting inside. So it's a huge museum. We will not have time, of course, to see it all, but our target would be Rosetta Stone, Egyptian, that portion of the museum. Let's see how long it's gonna take. More than that, I don't think we can really do today, considering we have to go to Harry Potter shop. Well, it's always a good excuse to come back to London another time. Look at this column. Oh my god, they are massive. Huh? Really cool. Really cool. Whoa. Interesting. Welcome to British Museum. There we go. Now we have to find our way. Whoa. Look at that. Look at this. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Wow. That's something. That's really something. So, here's Egyptian statues. The ceiling is fantastic. The ceiling is really, really cool. All the architecture of the museum is very attractive, in fact. So we are in the Egyptian sculpture section. Oh, that's really some nice. There I already saw the Rosetta Stone. This is Rames the Sixth. I'm not very knowledgeable Egypt history, but whoa, this guy is cool. Photo pictures, definitely. There is the field.
I think
Rosetta Stone. We have to go the other side. There we go. The key to learn how Egyptian was writing there hieroglyphs. It was really in another part, of course, not in Egypt, but in Babylonia. Babylon. That's how they were writing. The famous cuneiform writing. Look at the door. So, gates with scenery of Babylonesian and these are the pieces of the Parthenon that has been collected here at the British Museum. You see the now after the sculptures and the Rosetta Stone, we want to go and have a look at the mummies, Egyptian mummies. I'm so much in love with the architecture of this museum. They did really great, classic and modern together, perfectly binding together. I'm really amazed. And here are the mummies, all the an aerial pieces of the Egyptian culture that we know at a very peculiar view and rituals and way to see the death and the after death. Perfectly represented by all this sarcophagus, very nicely crafted, painted inside, and really amazing. All the puppets that were put in the burial. Look at that. Whoa.
Miss, you have to turn around. Let's go. Let's go.
So beautifully crafted. Really, really beautiful. And here we have, for instance, one mummy. Look at that. One of the many with all the decorations was really cool. And great mummies. One here, there is plenty of mummies here. But this is really well preserved. It's a young man. That's the most exposed one in the museum. But indeed, there's a lot of mummies here in this museum. Most of them has been X-rayed. It's a mummified body from ancient Egypt. And I think the condition, the dry condition, the temperature made the way that the body was so recognizable. And so we saw all the things that we really wanted to see. There's much more, but I think for now we will walk a bit more around, go do some shopping, and then move to the Harry Potter shop for the lady there. Well, we got kind of lost on the way out, so now we're going through the Chinese section, which is beautiful, really beautiful. Absolutely astonishing, the type of things that you see here, the amount of art that they collected. Like this, look at this. First, cool. Absolutely cool. It goes on and on and on and on. But yeah, I think I'm pretty sure that one day is not enough to see. I don't want to say the whole museum because that probably would take 2 or 3 days, but to have a real good, this is Africa area, to have a real good impression of the entire museum, you need a full entire day, and then probably select one section that you are most interested on and dedicated another day to that. It's really unbelievable, beautiful, very well done. Definitely worth to visit it.
Let's go some shopping maybe.